That Rabbit Belongs to Emily Brown by Cressida Caldwell.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Emily Brown.
And an old gray rabbit called Sally. One day, Emily Brown and Sally were just rushing themselves into outer space to look for alien life form, when there was a rat-tat-tat at the kitchen door. It was the ship's footman. To the Queen, he said.
The Queen was very kind, noticed you're a rabbit. She would like to have the bunny money. In return, she offered this brand new golden teddy bear.
Emily Brown looked at the Queen teddy bear. It was stiff and new and gold and horrible. It had staring eyes and no smile at all. No, thank you, said Emily Brown. This rabbit is not for sale, and his name isn't Bunny Bunny, it's Sally. And Emily Brown shut the door for life. An hour or so later, Emily Brown and Sally were just riding through the Sahara Desert on their motorbikes, when there was a rat-tat-tat at the garden door.
It was the army. The customs saluted and said,
Her Most Royal Highness Queen Gloriana III greets Miss Emily Brown. She would like to have that bunny money. In return, she offers her the brand new golden teddy bear and $10,000 to say, Mama, Mama. Emily Brown said, I don't want his talking dolls. I want my rabbit, and his name isn't Bunny Bunny, it's Sally. And Emily Brown sent their army away very politely this time.
A few days later, Emily Brown and Sally were just deep-sea diving off the Barrier Reef,
when there was a rat-a-tat-tat at the garden door. It was the Navy, the Admiral saluted and said, Her Most Glorious Royalness Queen Gloriana III greets Miss Emily Brown, and she would like you to hand over that rabbit at your earliest convenience. She points out that she is the poorest person on the planet, and Bunny Bunny will be much better off with her. In return, she offers you the brand new golden teddy bear, 10 talking dolls that say Mama, Mama, and 50 rocking horse that rocks forever.
I don't care who she is, said Emily Brown. This rabbit belongs to me, and his name isn't Bunny Bunny, it's Sally.
And she sent the Navy away. A few weeks later, Emily Brown and Sally were just climbing through the Amazonian rainforest, where there was a rat-a-tat-tat at the garden door.
It was the Air Force. The Wing Commander saluted and said,
Her Most Excellent, the Most Mighty Queen Gloriana III greets Miss Emily Brown, and say she must have Bunny Bunny right now, or she will not answer for the consequences. In return, we will give her a brand new golden teddy bear, 10 talking dolls that say, Mama, Mama, and 50 rocket horses that will fly over, and all the toys she could ever desire. Now Emily Brown was fed up. She sent that Air Force away, and she pinned a big notice on the garden gate door that read, This rabbit is not for sale, and his name is not Bunny Bunny, it's Sally.
Emily Brown.
A few months later, Emily Brown and Sally were lying fast asleep in bed, dreaming of all adventures they would have the next day,
When there was absolutely no noise at all at the door or the gate or the window.
Silently in crept the Queen's special commandos, and the stole the rabbit that belonged to Emily Brown. When Emily Brown woke up the next morning, for the first time in her life, there was no Sally! Emily Brown was so cross. She knew just what had happened.
She marched straight up to the palace and on the hill, and she knocked on the naughty queen's front door.
Rat-a-tat-tat! Emily Brown ran into the palace, and there was that naughty queen crying like anything. The first thing she said was,
"Thank goodness that you come, Emily Brown. There's something wrong with Bunny Bunny."
there was indeed something wrong with Stanley. That silly naughty queen had put him in the royal washing machine all night, and he'd come out an odd pink color. The royal dressmakers have stuffed him full of stuff things so he wasn't fluffy anymore. And worst of all, they had sealed up his mouth where Emily Brown had picked it away. And Stanley was miserable!
"Oh, Emily Brown, is there anything I could do?" asked the silly naughty queen.
"There certainly is," said Emily Brown. "I shall take Sally home." That silly queen started crying even harder than ever.
"I have all the toys in the world, but none as nice as Sally."
Emily Brown felt sorry for that silly queen.
So she went to the royal toy cupboard and she took down the brand new golden teddy bear.
And she placed it on the queen lap.
Emily Brown whispered so that no one else could hear.
"You take this horrid brand new teddy bear and you play with him all day, sleep with him all night, hold him very tight and be sure to have lots of adventures. And then, maybe, one day you will wake up with a real toy of your own." And Emily Brown and Stanley went home. That was the last time Emily Brown and Stanley heard from that silly naughty queen for quite some time.
But one day,
A couple years later, just as Emily Brown and Stanley were just exploring the outermost regions of the Milky Way, there came a rat-a-tat-tat on the kitchen door. It was the postman with a letter for Emily Brown, and it said, "Thank you."